So basically, Rememory is a movie about a billionaire, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg type guy. And basically, he creates this machine where, like, you can have a memory again and, like, experience it the way you did when it actually happened. So, like, what you do is you put on a little headset, you, like, calmly, like, either fall asleep or, like, just lay down comfortably, and you use a specific memory, and basically you relive it. Right there, the plot sounds super cool. I mean, I've seen a lot of movies, but I've never really heard of one like this before, and I'm almost 100% sure there's something like this out there. But, like, I don't know, I've never really heard of this before, so when I heard of what the movie was, I was interested by it. So I was like, you know what, I'll watch this. And sadly, the movie was boring as crap, and it wasn't entertaining at all. The movie stars Peter Dinklage. I mean, in my personal opinion, I believe that Peter Dinklage is probably one of the greatest actors that is working in Hollywood right now. He's funny, he's good, he can bring, like, the right sort of emotions to any role he's playing. I've seen him in a bunch of stuff, and he's just great doing it, and so I respect him as an actor. But when he does a movie like this, that, basically the way to sum up his character is he's kind of a guy who's trying to learn. Oh, I should add, the famous scientist, the billionaire guy, he was killed. And so no one knows why he was killed or, like, how it happened. And so Peter Dinklage is going through all of the people that he interacted with, the billionaire guy, and he's trying to learn how he was killed. So that's basically Peter Dinklage's character. And what I got out of the character was anybody could have played that character. They just got, an extremely famous actor to play that character, to be like, oh no, this guy is in our movie, so, you should go see it if you like this guy so we can make money. When really, they could have just gotten a dude that was, like, the newest wannabe actor, and they could have just been, okay, here, here's the script, here are the lines, just act. I don't know. It could have been a role for anybody. The movie also has Anton Yelchin in it. I don't know if it's Yelkin or Yelchin. I've heard both, but sadly he did pass away in the summer of 2016. I thought he was a great actor. He was great in Fright Night. He was great in Star Trek. Amazing in Green Room. If you haven't seen Green Room, check that movie out. I didn't know a lot about it. My friend showed me it about a year ago. I loved it. It was great. Check it out. But this was his last movie role, and he was in this movie. But, like, don't watch this movie if you've listened to my review and be like, oh, Anton Yelkin's in it. No, he has, like, 2 scenes in it, and he's probably in it for, like, less than 10 minutes. So it was a bit of a disappointment, but I don't know, it's kind of cool to see him. And sadly, like I did say, he did pass away, and this was his final movie. So I don't know if it was really a good note or a bad note to end on this movie. When I was watching the movie, I was thinking about it like this, and I should add, you can watch the movie online for free on Google Play. Great quality. It was a movie that was released online, and I think it's going to be released into limited theaters. But while I was watching this on my iPad, I was just thinking to myself, how am I going to describe this when I review it? And here's the perfect way I think I could describe it. The movie is like almost 2 hours long. It's like you're watching one long picture, or like one long photo slide. It literally is like that, because you're seeing so many of these memories. It's just kind of like, okay. I don't know, this movie was just super boring. It wasn't entertaining, and it has a great plot and great ideas, but, like, it just wasn't really entertaining. There were a couple things I liked about this movie, but they're spoiler territory, and so, there are a couple twists and turns I thought were interesting of how they pulled them together, how they put stories, tied them all together. I thought they were a little interesting at sometimes. Most of the stories were just kind of stupid. I didn't really care for the characters. I mean, each character comes from a troubled past in a way, and I think they want you to care for the characters, but, like, all in all, you really don't. You're just kind of like, let's just move on to the next character and see if I like them more, and you really don't. You just kind of, they're all unlikable. And it's not because they're bad people, it's just you don't really like them because they're written horribly, and the actors do a fine job portraying them. It's just the dialogue and the way they're written isn't good. All in all, Rememory isn't rememberable. You're not going to remember this movie, ironically. And so I think I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It had some, really cool ideas, but they were just executed really poorly. Thank you all so much for listening. If you've liked what you listened to on here and you want to listen to more, go like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and it would really be helpful. The links to all my social medias are linked down below in the description. Other than that, this has been A Talk in Depth.